and welcome to CU Weekly. My name is Brana Hill. We're going to start you off with our activity feature. Did you know that you could check out equipment right here at our very own rec center? Well, you're going to find out right now. The Clarion University Rec Center offers many different activities that students can get involved in during rec center hours. The Rec Center is a student fee-supported facility. There is a charge for non-students. Students and patrons may bring a guest during lunchtime from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. for $2. At all other times, day passes for non-students are $5. There are benches and dumbbell racks, kettlebells and machines, variable resistance upper-lower body machines, plate-loaded machines, and training and stretching machines. After completing a waiver, students can check out equipment for personal use. There are also indoor equipment you can rent out, such as basketballs, volleyballs, footballs, and soccer balls. Additional equipment includes pickleballs, tug-of-war rope, and frisbees. For other use, you can also rent out sleds and skis and tubes for tubing. There's something for everyone to do at the Clarion Rec Center. If you want to take a look at it, it's between the Kameryn University Student Complex and Tippin Gymnasium.
Between the Rec Center and the multiple RSOs that give students a wealthy amount of opportunities on the Clarion campus, students have a lot to do. And one of those things to do was the Clarion University Community Service Day sponsored by ABLE, and we covered it. Take a look at this. The Clarion University Day of Service for the fall 2015 semester took place on October 10th, 2015, with multiple RSOs and student volunteers in attendance. As the service days each semester are always hosted by the Advisory Board for Leadership and Engagement, this event too was hosted by ABLE. The Vice President of the university came to support the event. Places students served at included a library in Brookville, the Clarion YMCA, and Clarion Paws. Clarion mascot Ernie the Eagle was there too. We heard that he had quite the eagle-tastic time. Student organizations and individual students get together to sign up for various community service opportunities at the CU Day of Service. Each participant also gets breakfast and a t-shirt for their hard day's work. CU Weekly producer Kaitlyn Mulligan personally signed up to do some work at the Clarion Library.
I got involved with the Community Service Day. I did it last semester and I really enjoyed it. I met some really cool people and I was able to help the community, so I decided to do it again. I think that community service is really important, and so that's something that I try to put into my life in some way. And the Community Service Day is just a really good opportunity because there's so many different people and there's so many different places that you can volunteer at. So you sort of get to choose, what type of organization you want to go to. And I think it's a really just fun, good opportunity for anyone in Clarion's campus. My group and I went to the Clarion Public Library down on Main Street. They have a sort of a rummage sale, a book sale type room, and we were able to go in there and completely clear it out and just clean it up, organize it, and make sure that it just looks nicer so that the next time that they have a sale, they don't have to worry about how it looks or, you know, what books are where. We were able to clean it out so people can walk in there. My group was relatively small. It was just my roommate and I, and then this other guy that I never met before, and I probably would not have if I didn't do Community Service Day. But it was a really great opportunity to talk to him and get to know him a little bit. I had the opportunity to obviously work with him all day, and he was really friendly and nice, and so it was really cool because if I hadn't have done community service, I probably would have never met him. We made a big difference, so it's a good feeling to be able to do that.
All students are encouraged to participate in the Spring CU Day of Service too. Of course, being a volunteer means that you can take the initiative to serve your community at any time, and not just the designated days ABLE puts together. After this commercial break, we're going to go back inside Gemmel and highlight the newest addition to its food court. See you after this.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
I never felt all that special. But in the wake of an earthquake, we can all do something. When donating goods, it's hard to know what's needed. So now it's my turn to help. Aid workers can spend me locally, where I can help save lives. Someone is doing better because of me. Together, we made that happen.
Hart, what's going on? I'm leaving. Why? What did I do? Not enough. You constantly ignore me. You barely eat anything healthy. You're half as active as you used to be. The pressure is just too much. I quit. Okay, I get it. I'll do better. Just please, don't leave. Okay, but remember, if I go, you go.
Listen to your heart. Don't let it quit on you. Uncontrolled high blood pressure could lead to stroke, heart attack, or death. Get yours to a healthy range before it's too late.
Sono Experienced Latin is the newest addition to the Gemmel food courts, and we decided to check it out just for you. Let's take a look. Sono is like a cross between Chipotle and Taco Bell that offers healthy options and a diverse menu of Latin foods, from rice bowls to tacos. Chartwell's coordinated with Clarion Student Senate's Student Facilities Committee and focus groups and found that many of the ideas had that Chipotle fling to it. This makes a lot of sense considering Latin food and healthier fast food options have both been on the rise recently in terms of popularity.
We were looking for something a little different, a little unique. We noticed that there's not much of a Latin intake in the area or on campus, so we decided to venture out and try this option.
CU Weekly host Brana Hill said she likes that Clarion is making an effort to be more diverse. It's important that we take into consideration that we offer what students want and take into consideration that not everyone likes the same thing.
Reception overall has been a positive one. We're still trying to get the word out. Not everyone knows that it's down here, so anything we can do to help spread the word is much appreciated.
Sono offers Latin American-inspired menu options, including burrito bowls, taco combinations, chips and salsa, or guacamole.
It's either going to be the chicken burrito or the chicken rice bowl. Those are our two most popular items. Our chicken is a good mix of Latin flavors with cumin, chili powder, and lime. It is about 90% gluten-free, or made without gluten actually. And with that comes a lot of health benefits, especially with people with eating restrictions. So we try to promote that as much as possible, and everything that is made fresh.
Chartwells is pleased with how Sono has been received so far. Most are enjoying this new, fresh option with loads of Latin flair.
Thanks, Eric. Hi, I'm Kameryn McGee. Cam and I are inside of Beck Hall right now. We're We're going to go upstairs to the 4th floor to see Joe Krosky, who is not only an advisor here at Clarion University, but is also an instructor of many organizations here on campus. Let's go see Joe.
I've been at Clarion since 2007, so I guess 8 years now. 7, 8 years now.
What made you choose Clarion?
And then an opportunity opened up here where I really thought I could put all my skills to use helping students transition from high school to college and then through each year of college. And I started working here in the transitions program, and then I became a faculty member working with a group of students who get admitted because of their status as low-income or first-generation students, and that evolved into working here in the Advising Center. So I came here because I wanted to work with students, and now I get to work with students all the time.
Are there any projects that you're working on outside of being an advisor?
Yeah, outside of being an advisor on campus, I, like you, I'm a student. I'm working on my PhD at Indiana University. Yeah, and so for my work there, I'm studying mindfulness and how the aspect of mindfulness, which some people define as paying attention on purpose in the present moment. So just being aware, so right now. And I want to see how that aspect of mindfulness helps students. So if you're more mindful, are you a better student? If we teach you mindfulness, will you become a better student? Those are the things I'm exploring. And along with that, Google has a mindfulness course called Search Inside Yourself. And exported out of Google, and I was trained to teach that program, Search Inside Yourself. So because of that, I'm trying to share mindfulness practices along with emotional intelligence with different parts of the community so that we can all become better with the ultimate goal of being world peace. So I'm working on world peace, one step at a time.
So we've heard that you love to travel.
I do.
And I wanted to ask, what are some of the most fascinating places that you suggest to travel to today?
Oh, wow. There are some really wonderful places. I have been fortunate. My parents lived overseas when I was young, grade school age, prior to grade school, and then I was in the Army and I got to live in Europe and also in Desert Storm. And then after that, I got to work with the University of Pittsburgh on a program called Semester at Sea. In addition to that program where you sail all the way around the world, visiting countries along the way, yeah, it's really great. In addition to that, I took students to Tanzania, which is in East Africa. So if you think of the Lion King and that setting, we got to do safaris in the Serengeti, which is beautiful. It's really amazing. It's just a fantastic place. I also got to go while I was on Semester at Sea. If you're aware of the Jungle Book?
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, so in Cambodia, I got to go there, and that's just a wonderful place to be in. So there are, I can't say that any one place is really that much better than others. I've had really wonderful connections with people in Turkey and Germany, and so I love those places. I love Europe, Austria, and Germany because of friends I have there. So they're wonderful places no matter where you go.
So, what was the most rewarding experience you dealt with in your years of working? Like with a student or any faculty?
I told you I was with a program, Act 101, and I just saw some of those students. Just last night, I saw one student who's still here. And on Saturday, one of the students who came into that program, I think going on 5 years now, he had a senior recital for music. And so it was just wonderful to see him on stage. He was playing the trombone and he played it wonderfully. Andrew Ortega, and he's led the band as a drum major. So I've had some real rewarding experiences by seeing students really go after what they wanted and achieve what they wanted. So there are too many to name, but that's the most recent one that comes to mind.
Well, that was interesting. After this commercial break, I'll be telling you all about the Clarion University Talent Show. Stay tuned.
I like to eat Apples and bananas. I want to eat, eat, eat. Apples and bananas. I need to eat, eat, eat. Apples and bananas. Why can't I eat, eat, eat? Apples and bananas.
One in 5 children struggles with hunger in America. Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
You think getting dumped by text is harsh? Try getting dumped by a tennis ball. My ex-owner drove me out to the woods, yelled fetch, and by the time I brought the ball back, he was gone. Yeah, I was pissed. But the folks at the shelter helped me let go of my anger. I learned coping skills, like taking it to the hole. Boom! Now I'm ready to fetch again. But how about I throw and you run and get it?
Welcome back. A few weeks ago, students from all across campus came into this one building to share their talents with other students. Let me tell you their stories. Talent is cheaper than table salt. What separates the talented individual from the successful one is a lot of hard work. That was a quote by Stephen King.
Well, I love performing, and so I was in it last year, and it's just really great to let people see what I can do. And I think when people sit there and watch in the audience, they think, oh, they're good, that's cool. But I don't think they understand how much practice goes into it and how much time is spent outside of classrooms. Like when you are sitting in class with people, you don't talk to everyone, so you don't know what their lives consist of outside of it. And I think people would appreciate the performances more if they knew how much time went into it. So that's what it means to me to be in it. It was a big deal for me.
Talent is one thing that students last week were not lacking. The annual talent show was held in the multi-purpose room in Gemmel. Students brought in multiple acts, and there was everything from singing to step dance to spoken word.
I've been doing talent shows for longer than I can remember, and it's kind of just like a thing that I do. But I wanted to do it this year and make it different, because I know last year I did it, and I did another spoken word piece, and I sang. That was bad. But this year it was more so I wanted to get my poetry out, the piece that I did, and I didn't know how to do it, and I felt like the talent show was the best way to do it.
The group X-Files sang and danced their way into first place with a mashup of songs. Monique Dickens came in second with some spoken word, and Courtney McBride wraps it up in third place with the song Love on Top by Beyonce. The annual talent show is a great opportunity for students to show off their own talent. Well, this ends our show. For everyone here at CUTV, my name is Paige Newcomb. Join us next week for another episode of CU Weekly.